Hey, what's up guys, it's Rocky here and welcome back to another keeping video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the best algorithms for some of the toughest F2L cases on the Rubik's Cube, also known as a 3x3. Let's get right into it. So I split this video into 6 F2L cases, which are some of the most frustrating F2L cases you could ever encounter, but many people didn't know that these F2L cases had super nice algorithms that work super fast and have super nice finger tricks to them. So we're going to be going over all of the 6 tricks really fast and starting with number 1. Alright, so first off we have this particular F2L case where it's in the correct slot but it's being oriented in the wrong direction. So many people do some really rubbish algorithms for this, and there's actually a super nice one that most people aren't aware of it, so this is how we do it. So one more time, and fast we look something like this, like that. So next up at number 2 we've got this particular case. We have the edge in the correct slot but oriented correctly as well, but your corner is in the top layer and oriented in this particular way. So how we do this, suppose this was your last slot to be solved as in this example. Here's how you're supposed to do it, like that, and now we just do it a bit more slowly. Just like that, and now we do it much more faster. So suppose this wasn't your last F2N pair and you have some empty pairs around here in these 2 areas. What you could do is known as keyhole. It's super basic, but again not many people know about it. So here's how we do it. What you could do is go ahead and insert it in one of these empty pairs. Now for this particular one I would choose this side because I already have a correct corner here inserted. So what you could do is first do a D prime like that, and then you could insert the corner like that, and either you could do a wide U like that to fix it, or you could just do a D like that and it could fix that. It really depends like on a sound, but for this one, because I knew that there was a red corner over here that was oriented correctly, I would go for this particular one, but it's all up to you. Alright, so next up we have this particular case where you have the corner and the edge on the top layer, and you want to insert them over here. So again, there's a much more better way of solving this case rather than doing it in the intuitive method. So here's how we do it. Like that made the pair, and then you can just insert it with the 3-move insert. So fast it will look something like this, just like that. Alright, for number 4 we have this particular case where you have both of the F2N corner and the F2N edge together on the top layer, but they're supposed to be inserted over here and they're oriented in the wrong direction. So this is super close to be a free F2N pair, and now there are 2 chances of getting this: one where your F2N is completely solved, and the second one where they aren't solved. So there's a small variation between both of these, and talk about the one where they're solved first, and then when you go into the one where they're unsolved, so you have really garbage F2N pairs on around. So here's how we do it. Just like that. So if you see, there's a small addition to it when you have a real F2N slot positioned correctly right behind. And now I'll show you guys how you do it when you don't have an F2N slot behind. So over here we don't have this F2N pair anymore, and this is how we do it. So essentially we're just removing the R2 and we're just replacing it with an R so that we can insert it directly. And fast will look something like this, just like that. Alright, so next up we have this particular F2N case. We have the corner and the edge on the top layer, and the edge is kind of over here and the white facing you. So here's how we do it. Again, doesn't really matter if this is sound or not, it's going to restore it either way. So here's how we do it. Like that, and that sounds this. Alright, so now we have this particular case where you have the again both of these are on the top layer, but again it's kind of the mirror of this particular one, but since I'm not really good with left hand moves, I would rather rotate like this and do this super simple algorithm and inserting like that. It is really intuitive, but I think it's one of the better algorithms out there. So that's about it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the super 6 simple tricks you could use for F2N. I mean, they're not really simple, but they're a bit advanced, but they do have some intuitive explanations to them. So if you really mess around with the algorithm, you'll actually understand what's really happening around with the pieces. If this video really helped you, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this particular video, and comment down below which is the case that helped you the most. So once again, I'm the Rocky Boy, and I'll catch you guys in some other video. Tata.